Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Cowards! The House Ethics Committee punted on the George Santos announcement. They said they'll announce their next course of action regarding his expulsion from Congress on or before November 17th. You know, when the budget's due. So that way, they don't have to decide whether they kick him out before they don't approve the budget. I'm surprised they even committed to that date, to be honest, because I strongly suspect that we won't have a budget approved by the deadline, and that we will, the government will shut down. And maybe Congress, maybe they decide to put it off further until they can resolve the budget shutdown issue. Punt the ball down the field. Once they're done, though, then we can see what happens. All right, so tell me the energy around the House Ethics Committee's decision to punt, giving Mike Johnson some breathing room there so he doesn't have to punt Santos before the budget. Hey, and thank you for your suggestions. I turned over the Dias de los Muertos placemat. So it's October 31st. Happy Halloween, everyone. This one will go up tonight. It'll be up on November 1st. Energy around George Santos and the Ethics Committee. Well, they're not rushing into anything now, are they? This is kind of the opposite of rushing in. Instead of rushing in, they ran the other way. For all you Monty Python fans out there, this is Brave Sir Robin. So rather than rushing to a conclusion, they punted. They absolutely punted. And the reason why they punted is they need all hands on deck to potentially get this budget passed. Or whatever issues that they want to get passed. And they need all hands on deck to do that. So, politically it makes sense. It's just that, morally and ethically and everything like that, it's rotten. Underneath it all is Ace of Cups. I think Santos is stressed out beyond belief that he is actually going to get punted, and he's probably begging them to keep them, and that he'll support them with whatever they want so long as they don't kick him out. Now, his social media post says he doesn't care, but I think he cares because his next stop is prison. Yeah, Nico says hello. Okay, so in the past we have the Hermit. All Santos's crimes have been exposed. More got exposed, and the committee was going to look into things. And even now, they're going to continue to look into things. There's nothing left to look into. They've seen everything they need to see. This is just slow walking and stalling because it's politically convenient for them to do so. Current situation is Page of Swords. Yeah, so, the Knight of Swords is retreating. The Page of Swords is one step below that. They're delaying. Santos doesn't know what he's doing. He's a pawn in all this. And so they'll use him to advance whatever agenda they need to advance. But this is also them disempowering themselves. This committee decided to, instead of be the King of Swords, they decided to be the Page of Swords. Overarching is the Empress because, again, they want to get the budgets done. They want to get their agendas done. And they've got a 5-person majority. And if they dump him, they have a 4-person majority. And it's just not enough to get the stuff done that they want to get done. Lesson to be learned. Strength. Mastery. Man, I don't know about that. I wouldn't say they're being strong by keeping them on there. If anything, I say it's weakness. Absolute weakness. That's not strength, that's weakness. But in order to project strength and to try and ram their agenda through, they're going to have to endure this. Basically, think of the Republican Party having to endure George Santos. But it's going to backfire on them. It's going to backfire because Santos is just, the guy's crazy. And he's going to continue saying and doing crazy stuff that's going to be a huge embarrassment to the Republican Party. And it's going to show that the Ethics Committee is just a sham committee because they won't do their job because it's not politically convenient. There's going to be a lot of emotions. Santos is going to, I think he's going to go off the deep end. to be really honest. I think he's going to go off the deep end on this one. Not that he hasn't been off the deep end before, but it just might be even... He might be even more George Santos than George Santos. I don't know. We'll see. But there's going to be some high drama. That's basically underneath all of this is high drama. And is anybody surprised that George Santos' life might have some high drama in it? All pretty much done by his behaviors. Predicated? I don't think that's right. Perpetuated. Prostrated. Never mind, David. Never mind. Maybe he should pray like Johnson's wife prays. Oops, did I say that out loud? Did I not say for entertainment purposes only? Oh, God. Okay, so I would ask about November 17th. The four card. We'll do it. Okay, so on or before November 17th, is the House Committee actually going to do anything with George Santos? And then I'll ask, will they do something with him after the budget's been approved? Which, even that may not happen because, as they're trying to get funding for Israel, they want to just, gut some of the Inflation Reduction Act with money for the IRS. Because, the IRS in funding Israel... Israel has an I, an R, and an S in it. I suppose that's logic, huh? November 17th or earlier. Will anything actually happen to Santos? Offers you don't want to get, being held hostage, decisions, getting the work done, fighting. Nope. Well, potentially they would boot him out. It just depends if they get everything done that they want to get done. But I think... as they want to get done, but there's so much fighting and disagreement and discord in the House that they can't get rid of them because they haven't done all the work. Or they have to decide, okay, well, do we want to get the work done or do we have to hold ourselves hostage to this guy even longer to get the stuff done? So they have a choice. What's more important, their agenda or the embarrassment of holding on to this guy? Doing the right thing and getting rid of him. Given that it's answers they don't like and decisions they have to make, and there's a lot of squabbling going on, the Republican Party, again, has not shown me that they have a collective spine among them. And they have shown that they're all about ruling and political power. So my answer is no. I truly have given up on the Republican Party ever doing the right thing. I don't know how long it's going to take before that ever comes back. A couple of folks here, get our drinks out for she who shall not be named. That might be a step in the right direction. But again, she who shall not be named is the only one among them who had a spine. So they're probably scared of her too. Okay, after the budget is done, well, will Santos be tossed out? Their card was flipping up. I didn't look at it though. Will George Santos be kicked out of Congress before Mike Johnson is removed as House Speaker? How about that? Will Santos be removed from Congress before Mike Johnson is removed from House Speaker? Oh, we have an agreement. Maybe they both go at the same time. Maybe it's his last act, he takes Santos out. Some wisdom. Oh, getting left out in the cold. I think they both go at the same time. Yeah, I think they get done. I guess maybe when the budget's done, the agreement between the conservatives and Mike Johnson is over. And again, I think if the government shuts down, the conservatives will get rid of Mike Johnson. And if Mike Johnson doesn't shut the government down, the MAGA will get rid of Mike Johnson. But here's multiple people being kicked out, and the stained glass window here represents large organizations like the church or something along those lines. So it's a institution. So these guys have been kicked out of the institution and left on their own. So I think one of them is no longer going to be the House Speaker, and then one of them is no longer going to be in Congress. I think there'll be some deals done in the background. They'll keep it quiet, but it's kind of like this didn't work. This didn't work out for the conservatives. It didn't work out for the MAGA, and they want to get rid of the drama. And I think they also know that they can't come to an agreement on anything, so it doesn't matter if Santos is in there or not. So I think, and I can't believe I'm saying this because it, again, would require the Republicans to do the right thing. They might remove them both at the same time. Be still my beating heart if that were to happen. Okay. I don't think I need to read any more on this one. I'm thoroughly revolted. I don't know if you guys are too. But there you have it. They punted. They're cowards. They're trying to get stuff done. And maybe after the budget fiasco, maybe at that point they decide to cut bait and fish on. We'll see. It's only 17 days before the budget's due. Probably visit again in the next couple weeks and see how things are going. Anyways, thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your likes and shares and everything you do to feed the YouTube algorithm beast so that my video makes it out to a wider range of viewers. And to any of the new viewers, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.